What up, world? Welcome back to Ill Reviews, man. On a sad note today, excuse me if I sound a little muffled. I've been sick for the past 2-3 days. You feel me? I'm feeling better now. Well, good enough to do some videos today. But like I said, on a sad note, it's been confirmed that Kevin Samuels has passed away at the age of 56 due to cardiac arrest. At first I was just going to cancel the shows out of respect for a fellow YouTuber, but I decided to go ahead and do a video to make some comments on about what happened. How it went for me is basically I saw something on a YouTube channel I followed. It only had like 2,000 views, but it said Kevin Samuels has passed away, and I was like, and I went looking for it on other media outlets and I couldn't find it nowhere. So I actually texted my girl and asked her if she's seen some anything about like a fake Kevin Samuels stories, because I thought the shit was fake. Honestly, I was like, yeah, only one person saying this, and you know that the internet kill people off all the time. They just was trying to say Kodak Black was dead on Twitter a little while ago, but I was like, man, that's probably fake. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just doing something for attention. It didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he ain't dead. That don't make no sense at all. But as time went on, I guess it was confirmed. And what's weird, Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked still haven't posted it. You feel me? Which is weird, but a lot of other media outlets have confirmed that it's true. So I would go in by saying I was a fan of the channel. I did like Kevin Samuels' channel. Somebody turned me onto it about a year ago. And within that time, I seen about 30 videos. I didn't agree with everything he said, but I did agree with about 80% of what he said, honestly. The reason I felt like he was necessary in the culture because I felt like it was a voice that was necessary for black women to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? And me and him, I feel like we had a lot in common. Black men, YouTubers, both divorcees, content creators, and not scared to speak on unpopular opinions and opposing views. And I mean, that's what I resonated with, somebody who stands in their truths and speaks their truth, even though it's not a popular thing to say, because that's what type of time I'm on. I've been on that. So I really like the channel, I like the content. And yeah, it's like it was accountability factor. I felt like the world needs balance. It's a lot of talk about black men ain't shit in music from the black women. They always downing us, but it's a lot of black women that ain't shit too. And he was that voice. And coming from my experience of being a divorcee, being single for 6 years, trying to date in Atlanta, most of the shit he was saying was facts. And he was from here. He's from Atlanta. So I resonated with almost all the shit he was talking about. You feel me? Like, a shit hit home. You know what I'm saying? You have to have both sides. Like, you gotta paint those pictures, man. If you gonna be like having voices over here saying what black women ain't doing, I mean what black men ain't doing, what black men ain't doing, what black men ain't doing, you need another voice to balance it out, say what black women ain't doing. And he was really that only voice. And a lot of black women didn't like that, but quiet as kept. That's how we talk about y'all. We just don't do it in front of a camera like he did. Like, that's what we be thinking of half these motherfuckers, like, honestly. But he said it, so like I said, I ain't agree with everything, but I agree with a lot. And I also took some of the stuff from his channel and added it to this channel. Like, because of his channel, that's the reason why you see the Cash App at the bottom of the screen, because he had Cash App at the bottom of his screen, because them random donations is cool. You feel me? You get a random Cash App or a random donation, that shit tight. You know what I'm saying? It's good for content creators. I took that from him. He's the reason I have a soundboard on my wish list on Amazon. I'm gonna add a soundboard. So it was entertaining. I love when he would hit the soundboard with them different sounds. You feel me? I added on this channel in my way. I took that and I added more like videos. You'll see where I cut up videos and added. But it's like my thing of his soundboard is like that's where I got that from. So you just never know who's learning from you, who's growing from you. But yes, it's definitely a thing where it needs to be accountability on both sides. And like him, he was married twice and he divorced. He filed for divorce both times, just like I filed for a divorce. I filed for divorce from my ex-wife because I felt like she wasn't holding up her end of the bargain, just like he claims his ex-wives wasn't holding up their end of the bargain. So it was like a bigger conversation. And the thing is, if you understand how this media thing works, it's really fueled off of negativity. You know what I'm saying? Negativity spreads way faster. The motto is, if it bleeds, it leads. So they will print or give out a negative story way before they give out something positive. But if you really was a fan of the channel and you really watched it like I did, and you read the comments like I did, it was way more black females that actually liked the content and loved the fact that he was trying to show them how to be a wife than it was negative. You feel me? You like, if you really go into the comments and look how many females was praising him for putting him once a game, it was way more positive than negative. But of course, like I said, the way social media is set up, news set up, the world we live in is fucked up because they don't put out the positive. They hit you with the negative to try to get a reaction because those get more clicks, and it's sad that this how the world is. But it's just one of those scenarios. But it's got to be a voice speaking on people that need to be held accountable. You feel me? Like, we don't, as black men, we don't have a voice. You know what I'm saying? It's a chick right now passing a kid off to a man that's not his, and he can't say nothing. He's not gonna rap about it on his song if that happens to him. He's not gonna say it in public. You know what I'm saying? We hold that shit in. It's a chick right now that's married and cheating on her husband with a side nigga. He find out, but he's not gonna say nothing to nobody. He's not gonna rap about it. You know what I'm saying? Because for us, it's not a thing where we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was rocking with Kevin Samuels, because, and then it's like it's really like that in Atlanta. You feel me? Like, and with the thing where people was calling him gay, it's really like that. I remember I was working at a warehouse and there was two ghetto chicks, you know what I'm saying, and that motherfucker, and they just try to flirt with a nigga, this and that, and I never would give them the time of day. You feel me? So, but first of all, I was married. And then, but I was cool with one of the homies, my nigga G. We still cool to this day. And next thing I know, I hear somebody tell me like, yo, you know what I'm saying, so-and-so been going around telling people that you gay. And I was like, what? You feel me? I'm like, she's like, yeah, you and G. She's like, y'all be hanging out. She be telling people y'all gay. And I was like, first of all, she know I'm married. And she know he has a whole girlfriend, which was crazy because this nigga was actually going with a ballerina. I was like, nigga, you the only nigga I know that really goes with a girl that's a real ballerina. That shit was crazy. But long story short, I had to end up getting one of them chicks fired for sexual harassment. This shit be really going on, but niggas don't talk about it. You feel me? So I hope somebody filled that void. And a lot of stuff I think Kevin Samuels said was a little wrong and harsh, but nobody's above approach, nobody's above retrieve. Who knows, you know what I'm saying? Down the line, he could have sat down with somebody who could have talked to him and told him to kind of lighten up on some of the tones or gave him a different perspective. We all said stuff that we probably didn't know or didn't like or didn't mean to say, and then somebody later on in retrospect be like, yeah, I was kind of wrong on that. You feel me? Who knows if he would have stayed alive, if somebody could have sat with him and kind of tuned up his messaging and his tone, maybe his delivery. You feel me? But it is what it is. You feel me? I think he did a good thing. He definitely inspired me as a content creator, as a black man trying to push a new message, a message that will be helpful to the community. And that's what I think was most important. He never mentioned his daughter's name, but she was born in 2000, so that would make her 22 years old at this point. So wherever she is, my prayers go out to his daughter. According to DJ Academics, his death was confirmed through sources from his mother, and I think he said like a cousin or something. They confirmed it through his sources. So yeah, shout out to them. Prayers goes up to the mother and all his family members. And no matter what, when you lose a black man of power and influence, it's always because we don't have that many. You feel me? Like, we tend to lose the black people in power that can help actually change things. You feel me? We lost Nipsey, we lost Pac, we lost Dr. Sebi, we lost so many So it's just like we just got to learn from this. We got to fill in the gaps. We got to be, as black men, we got to continue to become leaders. Take what you could from Kevin. Hopefully black females, which I know a lot of them did, take what you can. Black men, we got to be better husbands. Black women got to be better wives. And I think ultimately, like, that was what he was trying to get to. I think he was trying to bring back the marital structure, how it used to be. I think he would say like in the 60s or 50s, I forgot which year, when it was more married black couples than it is today. And but sometimes I feel like it's a different thing when you're in Atlanta, Georgia. Dating down here is like a whole nother thing. It's really, really disrespectful. But I mean, it's where we at, you know what I'm saying? So one time for Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. I know the negativity spread faster, so I took the time last night to find some positive comments and just put them together, and that's how we gonna end this, and that's why I hope people remember the good things. Of course, a lot of people want to just be dwell on whatever negative, but it was a lot of good that came from this. A lot of people got married from this. If you watch the videos, he has testimonies of people that actually got married because of his videos, or got engaged or got into relationships because of his consulting. You know what I'm saying? Even his image consulting. I used to watch his videos about getting the type of suits, you know what I'm saying, getting the right type of shirts, how to dress, you feel me? Like, all of that shit was helpful. So yeah, we're gonna concentrate on the positive, at least I am. That's where I'm at with it. So yes, one time, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, you feel me? You did your thing. I'm out.